Sorry, I forgot to say this earlier. Right after I finished the video, I realized, oh crap, I forgot about this point. The reason why I brought up the whole thing about the Inquisitors not, being separate from the Sith and having badass lightsabers was because I was saying that actually in defense of this lightsaber, because for all we know, this particular lightsaber could be a lot more badass than what we see. It could be that, it's a double-bladed lightsaber, and that, when it's single-bladed, it comes out from there and has the 2 points right there, and then, he hooks it up to his second blade, turns it into a double-bladed lightsaber, and now, it, has 20 spikes coming out of it, and blades on both ends, and, all this crazy stuff. That could be the case, or it even could just be a security measure, where, anybody tries to turn on the lightsaber, it takes a little genetic sample, kind of like in Judge Dredd, and compares it to the owner, the Inquisitor whose lightsaber it is, and if it's not his DNA, then, that pops out, comes down, and basically cuts the person's hand off. I don't know. Like, that's quite possible, too. If it were anything like that, that would be pretty cool. And, again, that would be a viable reason for having what appears to be a cross-hilt, because it could be more than just a cross-hilt. If it's not, then that's going to be a big letdown, and, like I said, really pointless and just really stupid overall. But if it's, if that's just basically phase 1 of this Inquisitor's lightsaber, because Inquisitor lightsabers do come in phases. Like I said, with the Inquisitor we saw on Rebels, his lightsaber came in phases. There was the standard lightsaber, single blade, and then he pulled out his second lightsaber, 2 single blades, and then he put them together to make a double-bladed lightsaber, and then he turned basically the circle thing on around his hands to, make it even more deadly, and then he hit a button and basically, like I said, turned it into a buzzsaw. So it's quite possible that this Inquisitor's lightsaber has different stages, just like that Inquisitor's, and, that cross-hilt is just stage 1 of his lightsaber, and it could potentially be way more badass than what we've seen so far. Okay, that's it. Thank you for sticking around afterwards and hearing that. Okay.